Welcome to video 139 in series 3, and now I'll write the melee swing script. Okay, make a new C# script and call it melee swing. I will not use the start and update methods here. I'll have a new method, void melee attack actions. And a void melee attack complete. And this one, I'll just put a comment here. It's called by animation. So the animation will call this. We'll set the event in a moment. Alright, so for the variables, private melee master, public collider, my collider, public rigid body, my rigid body, and public animator, my animator. Okay, set initial references, melee master is equal to get component, melee master. Call that in onEnable, set initial references. Okay, so in the melee attack actions, I want to enable the collider, so my collider dot enabled is equal to true. Why am I doing this? And also the rigid body, my rigid body dot is kinematic is equal to false. So that way, when the weapon itself is going to do hit detection, I'll use a on collision enter on another script, and it will detect what the weapon strikes into and apply damage. So it's very simple. So that's why I'm just enabling it momentarily when the weapon is swung, and once the swing is complete, it's going to get disabled. And my animator, not that, my animator dot set trigger, it's attack. Now I'll just copy these two and paste them right here and set them to the opposite. So false, once it's complete, turn off the collider and make it kinematic again. And also melee master dot is in use is equal to false. So that means the weapon is ready to swing again. Right here in enable, I should have here melee master dot event player input. Event player input plus equal melee attack actions. That's it. And just copy that, put it here, and have the unsubscribe. Okay, good. So I need to attach it and also set up the animation. Okay, so let me drop that here. And put in the collider, the rigid body, and the animator. Okay, so going to the animation. Good, it's in the correct animation. I need to put it somewhere before, if you go to the animator, it will transition back exit time at 0.9 when 90% of the animation is complete. It will transition back. So I must place that marker somewhere before 90% of basically 0.45 seconds. So I guess somewhere around 0.4 or just before 0.4, I should be just fine. Okay, so I'll just put that event here. Now it's done. Now I need to I just double clicked it and put a function melee attack complete. So you need to attach the script before doing this, otherwise it can't find it. And good, so let me just apply. We'll save that. Good, and apply. And let's see that in action or not. Good. So it is in fact swinging, and of course it actually hurts. So if I run around, if I sprint and run around, then it does just because of the speed of the player, and it is an item with an active collider. Oh, that's quite funny. So that means if you run around with the other script that's coming, you'll be able to apply even more damage to the enemies. Good stuff. Okay, right. So that's that. So what I do need though is for it to be able to damage the barrels. You know, oops. Well, it looks like I managed to actually damage it and cause it to explode. And yes, I realize now why, because it's a mass. It's got a quite a heavy mass associated with the crowbar. So probably to avoid that behavior, you would set the mass of the crowbar down, and then it wouldn't be able to hurt. But then if you throw it, then it's less fun. So anyway, we'll write another script, because that's not the primary way that damage is supposed to be applied. It's supposed to be applied through another script that we'll write in the next video. Alright, see you then.